A few days later, Zhu Tiao, sect leader, a messenger from the Heart Demon sect, has delivered an invitation. Sect leader, what riddle are you playing with Xie Yan? What does the letter say? Yuan Sheng is about to advance to the 7th level of the innate realm. He invites demonic sect disciples at or above the 4th level innate realm to attend his advancement assembly at Hidden Moon Cliff near Qingsong Mountain 1 month from now. I need to think carefully about whether to attend. Let's end today's gathering here. Please forgive me, Princess Consort. You go about your business. I'm very idle anyway. We can meet again next time. The Heart Demon sect's invitation has arrived as expected, and the Imperial Court's investigation into Qi Shu is underway, but I have a bad feeling. I sense it won't go so smoothly. What exactly is wrong? Princess Anle, why have you lit the golden candle? Paying respects to the venerable Prince Qing. May His Majesty enjoy good health and fortune. This subject requests permission to inquire about the investigation into Ji Jinya's clone, Qi Shu. What is the current status? You still have the nerve to bring this up. Venerable Prince, what do you mean by this? The investigation results are out. This Qi Shu hails from the Heaven's Choice sect of Great Song's demonic path. Although he's a madman who wiped out his own sect, his background is clear and traceable. He cannot possibly be anyone's clone. Neither Qi Shu nor Yuan Sheng are good people, but they have nothing to do with remnants of the former dynasty. Your accusation was completely baseless and utterly absurd. A clear and traceable background doesn't mean he can't be a clone. Didn't I mention before, Monk Qing Jing from Zug Temple? Venerable Prince, please calm your anger. That accusation letter was personally delivered by a longevity Heaven Gospel envoy. They have no reason to trick my father. Could there be a mistake somewhere? The one who conducted the investigation was Prince Qing. In terms of heavenly secret divination arts, he even surpasses He Hongyi of Great Tang's star astrology sect. The letter your father submitted detailed that Qi Shu might carry a treasure to conceal heavenly secrets, so he naturally made full preparations. Prince Qing, with the right time, place, and people on his side, will only investigate more thoroughly than you think. But, Princess Anle, hold your tongue. It's hard to distinguish loyalty from treachery within longevity heaven. Your father believing their deceptive words was truly foolish. If you don't want this matter to cause an uproar in the court and become an even bigger laughingstock, then drop it now. As for you, keep that accusation letter safe. Prince Qing will come to you later to divine the whereabouts of longevity heaven. You'd better understand your place and cooperate properly. Remember your title, Prince Yong. So that's how it is. No problems were found with Qi Shu and Yuan Sheng. Instead, Prince Yong got scolded. Your plan has failed. It really is. The bad feeling came true. Prince Yong said Prince Qing will ask him for the accusation letter later to divine its origin. You sent the message pretending to be longevity heaven. That doesn't matter. They can't trace it back to me. It's good that you have this confidence. Even if Prince Yong is easygoing and could be fooled by me, how could the imperial family be so easily deceived by an accusation letter of unknown origin? I was fully prepared for this. The imperial family isn't easy to fool, but they didn't find anything with your accusation letter either, did they? Or is the information you obtained in your dream wrong? The information I have cannot be wrong. Before, when there was no movement, I could be dismissed as minor skirmishes at the bottom that didn't reach the top. Just this time, it reached the Emperor's ears directly, and they still can't find any dirt on Ji Jinya. This is the second time. There's definitely something wrong with the Imperial Court. Even the Great Han Imperial family getting involved is useless. There must be a force within the court intentionally covering up the truth. Even the Imperial family might not be clean. But this doesn't make sense. Never mind Great Tang, but Great Han colluding with Ji Jinya would be like betraying their own founders. And if Ji Jinya really had the ability to plant spies in the Imperial family, he would have come out slaughtering long ago. Why would he hide like an old turtle for years? I can only say, Luckily, I was cautious. I only focused on the wrathful Taoist, this remnant of the former dynasty, and didn't mention the god ascension ritual. It seemed like I was targeting Ji Jinya entirely, with Yuan Sheng merely caught in the crossfire. If the god ascension ritual had also been handed over, Ji Jinya's protector would definitely have warned Yuan Sheng. Then Yuan Sheng's advancement would become even more concealed, shifting from the foreground to behind the scenes, leaving me with absolutely no chance. Now that the plan to kill with a borrowed knife has failed, do you have any other plans? Of course, there are others, but they involve some risk. Sister Yu, if Yuan Sheng fails to advance to the 7th level innate realm and maintains his current strength, can you hold him off for an hour without revealing your identity? Do you think your sister is a deity? Even if I revealed my identity, I might not be able to hold off Yuan Sheng for an hour. What if we add Yu Tingxue? If we add Yu Tingxue, and I use the spirit stone you brought back last time to set up a containment array in advance, then it should be fine. But it's impossible not to reveal our identities, and Yu Tingxue must go all out. But why would Yu Tingxue confront Yuan Sheng? Sister Yu, as long as you don't reveal your identity, it doesn't matter if Yu Tingxue is exposed. As the master of Great Tang's second demonic sect, he probably isn't afraid of offending the master of Great Han's second demonic sect, right? First, answer your sister. Why would Yu Tingxue do you this favor? My previous understanding of Yu Tingxue was wrong. It seems now his love for Elder Gongsuan is indeed beyond question. Since he loves Elder Gongsuan so deeply, he probably doesn't want to see Elder Gongsuan die early due to exhausted lifespan. I'll use extending Elder Gongsuan's lifespan as a condition to have Yu Tingxue do me a small favor. When the time is right, he'll join forces with you, sister, to block Yuan Sheng for an hour. He probably won't refuse. You brat, after Elder Gongsuan has been so good to you. Sister Yu, you misunderstand. I was already planning to extend Elder Gongsuan's life and have been preparing the materials these past few days. It's just that since I saw Yu Tingxue and need help on my end, I thought I'd make use of the situation. Alright, then how do you guarantee you can disrupt Yuan Sheng's God Ascension ritual? That is indeed the biggest problem. The only method I can think of right now is to completely steal Yuan Sheng's thunder at the advancement assembly, diverting everyone's attention elsewhere. Bound by the Heart Demon Great Oath, both Yin Shirgu of the 100 Refinements Mech Stream and Hui Li of the Red Ghost Sect can be my pawns. Add Longevity Heaven and my clone. If worst comes to worst, I can use an alt account, bring out Xing Tian, and cause trouble at Yuan Sheng's advancement assembly. It's not impossible. Let me be clear first. Even if Yu Tingxue and I immediately turn hostile and besiege Yuan Sheng, we might not steal his thunder. In fact, it could even make him shine brighter. With Yuan Sheng's strength, even if all the sect leaders present rebelled together, they might not be able to suppress him. Moreover, if Yuan Sheng really gets angry, how many sect leaders there would be willing to offend him? Most likely, as soon as you cause a little disturbance, Yuan Sheng will quell it. Sister Yu, if my physique were 1,000 times stronger than it is now, do you think I could kill a 7th level innate realm Yuan Sheng? Damn it. If it really comes down to it, I'll just have to use the Nirvana 3 transformations of spiritualization now. Die once, physique increases tenfold. Die 3 times, 1,000 times my current physique. I don't believe I can't kill Yuan Sheng. 1,000 times stronger physique? Purely physique? Yes, purely physical body strength. A 7th level innate realm has already united with the Tao. No matter how strong your physique is, he just needs to pull you into his Tao domain. Without the Tao of strength, your power is useless. Forget 1,000 times. Even 1 time is useless, unless you can prove the Tao through strength. But being merely 1,000 times stronger than your current physique is still 100,000 miles away from proving the Tao through strength. A 7th level innate realm is that strong. What about a 6th level Yuan Sheng? Can 1,000-fold physique me kill him? Damn, it seems I've underestimated the Tao limitations of the main world. That's hard to say. Weaker 6th level innate realm experts could probably be killed, but stronger ones. Take me for example. If 1,000-fold physique you were to fight me, I definitely couldn't beat you, but I'm certain you couldn't kill me. Once martial arts reach our level, spiritual true Qi can completely reconstruct the physical body, transforming between illusory and real. Yuan Sheng will only be stronger than me. I know pure physical power can't harm you, Sister Yu. But what about attacks that ignore the physical body and directly strike the divine soul? I still have nirvana without remainder. Are you talking about 1,000-fold physique or 1,000-fold divine soul? Yuan Sheng's divine soul is not weak. Damn, I forgot the Nirvana 3 transformations belong to the spiritualization power system. It's not the longevity tyrant fist. IT doesn't add divine soul power. The power of Nirvana without remainder would be unchanged from now. Forget it, sect leader sister. Just assume everything I said before was fantasy. Damn it, Yuan Sheng isn't worth wasting my Nirvana 3 transformations on. I need to think of another way. Let me offer you an idea. From the perspective of strength alone, we have no way to deal with Yuan Sheng. But actually, there's another angle: power. Power. In terms of power, only the imperial family can suppress Yuan Sheng, right? But the imperial family has already clearly denied the possibility of Qi Shu being Ji Jinya's clone. They won't get involved in Yuan Sheng's advancement assembly. The imperial family denied it, but outsiders don't know that. What if, at Yuan Sheng's advancement assembly, we discuss whether Qi Shu is Ji Jinya's clone, whether Yuan Sheng conspired with Ji Jinya to commit treason, whether the court will move against the Heart Demon sect, and how the 9 demonic sects should respond? Could this completely mess up the God Ascension ritual? I can talk, but people have to believe me. And who would do the talking? The first sentence would probably get them killed by Yuan Sheng. You. Sometimes you're as cunning as a demon, other times as dumb as a rock. Can't you borrow someone else's prestige? If Di Shirin said these things, do you think the sect leaders present would believe her? Would Yuan Sheng dare to kill Di Shirin? That's right, Di Shirin. Sister Yu is truly wise. You know how to use people effectively. You should focus on how to coax Di Shirin into believing that Qi Shu really is Ji Jinya's clone. And you also need to make her willing to go to the advancement assembly and expose it publicly in front of everyone. That's no easy task. I'll figure out a way. But have you considered, even if everything goes smoothly, sect leader Yu is willing to accompany us, and we don't even consider the problem of exposing identities. We still don't have enough experts on our side. Even in UN advanced, Yuan Sheng is difficult to seriously injure, let alone kill. Can Sister Yu find other 6th level innate realm helpers? Do you think 6th level innate realm experts are as common as cabbages? And even if there's some friendship, they wouldn't help you against Yuan Sheng. What sister means is, you don't need to think about killing Yuan Sheng. Just making him fail his advancement is enough. A 6th level innate realm Yuan Sheng is still very strong, but he absolutely doesn't have the qualification to act without restraint. There's a saying, a thief can steal for 1,000 days, but one cannot guard against a thief for 1,000 days. Besides, if Yuan Sheng fails this time, he can try again next time. If I let my guard down and he really advances to the 7th level, I'll die without a burial place. Sister Yu, rest assured, Yuan Sheng has a fatal weakness at this advancement assembly. This is the best opportunity to kill him. However, all of this is predicated on one thing: I must successfully disrupt Yuan Sheng's advancement assembly. If I fail to destroy the God Ascension ritual, and Yuan Sheng still advances to the 7th level innate realm, then we abandon the subsequent plans. I'll disappear off the face of the earth and wait until you sect leader sister advance to the 7th level innate realm. I don't want to experience the tragedy from my dream again. At least you have some conscience. Let me give you some good news. Regarding the matter of disrupting the God Ascension ritual, aside from stealing Yuan Sheng's thinking on the spot, Sister has spent a few days researching and found some new clues. If successful, once Yuan Sheng fails, he'll never have a chance to try again. This is also why I advised you earlier not to think about killing Yuan Sheng once and for all. I am the evil emperor.